Hello there, and today we're joined by Graham Sclater. Graham, if you'd like to introduce yourself, please.
Certainly. Hello, I'm Graham Sclater. I live in Devon, was a musician in the 60s, professional musician, but I moved on to that and I'm now a music publisher, scriptwriter and author. And what makes this very special, Born to Run, is my 9th novel. I'm really excited about it.
The unorthodox and violent actions across Europe in 2000 by the unlikely alliance of Zita, an ex-Mossad operative, and Liam Riley, an East End criminal and alcoholic, results in a failed assassination attempt on their lives. They are forced to leave Madonna, their houseboat in Amsterdam, and escape to London. The city is changing fast, and the ever-increasing violence meted out by the illegal Eastern European gang members and the exploding drug trade create a world that Zita and Liam must immediately adapt to. Born to Run follows their attempt at survival in London. Can Liam finally face his demons and overcome the reason he was driven out?
The story unfolds with rapid pace and doesn't stop. A powerful and pulsating book by a writer that understands the thriller genre.
Born to Run by Graham Sclater.
So Graham, did you ever think you would get to your 9th novel?
No way at all. It's an absolute shock to me, as it will be to everyone else. I've written 8 and that was a struggle, but to write number 9 I think is very, very special. As I said earlier, I never expected to write it. So to finish this one, it is a milestone for me.
How has your years in the music business supported your writing?
Tremendous. I mean, without it, I don't think I could have written this many novels, because all the things that you've done in life, you actually remember. And it's really driven me on, because things that I'd forgotten, once you set your mind to writing, things start to come to light. And of course, the feedback I get is wonderful, because you know, I'm on a cruise talking to people and they come up and say, "Oh, I've just finished your book." And I say, "What, on the ship?" Yeah, we just finished it. Why did this happen? Why didn't that happen? Tell me about that character. So those are things I love. I love to interact, but I like the feedback to see what people actually think. And fortunately, so far, they love what I write.
The worlds you create in your books are very atmospheric and detailed. How do you carry out your research?
Well, it takes me a long time. In fact, I'd say to any writer, aspiring or current writer, you need to research your subject and your characters. So in the case of this one, which kicks off in Amsterdam, I've spent a lot of time there. I've been there many times with bands and also as a tourist and on cruises. So I literally walk the streets that the book is based in. I know where Madonna is. I can actually see that now. I can see that moored up along the Single, the canal there. And then, of course, the characters moved to London and to the East End predominantly. So again, I went back there and I just walked those streets because I wanted to feel in my own mind where and how it worked. And then I hope, and it generally does work, that the reader is there with me. And if you're in it, then you can't really go wrong. You're feeling that journey then.
And what next?
The next novel I've already started. It's called Street Life, which will be on my 10th. And again, I still can't believe it. But the new one, Street Life, present day, a group of buskers in a fictitious town. And yeah, I've got the ideas there, I've got the plot lines, I've got my characters, which to me is the most important, and having the backstory. But yeah, it's all coming together, so that'll be Street Life in a year, maybe 18 months' time.
So, last question. Where can readers get hold of your new book, Born to Run?
It's available on Amazon as a paperback or Kindle. A lot of people like Kindle, especially if they go on holiday. And also from grahamslater.com, which is my website. And if they want a copy and they want it signed, then I'm happy to do that for them.